Hello everyone, welcome back to Matt Exotics. Awesome day today. I'm pushing some animals out of the way because the room is a complete disaster right now because I'm kind of freaking out. So let me tell you a little story. I'm downstairs having my coffee. I gotta go into town, I gotta mow a few lawns today. So just in case you want to know what I do in the summertime, that's what I do. So yes, in Canada we even have grass, not just snow, but we do have grass that you actually have to mow. So anyways, here I was sitting down there and I was thinking to myself, how amazing would it be if I was late to that lawnmower appointment and I had to explain to the person that my Woma python laid eggs. Well, let me tell you, I'm gonna have to explain it to them because my Woma python laid eggs. I am so stoked about it. I'm so pumped about it. This was my main project for the year. I have 7 eggs from her and they all appear to be super healthy. They're all perfectly white. There's not a flaw with any of them. And I am just so stoked. Tiffany is so worn out and tired and I feel so bad for her. But thank you so much, Tiffany, for doing your job. And thank you, Alfred, for doing your job. And thank you, thank everyone. So I was thinking, what a better time than now to show you guys how to set up some vermiculite, I'm using Promix vermiculite. I don't use Hatchright. I've had very bad experience with Hatchright. Not everyone has. I know a couple of friends who use it religiously and it works for them, but it's never worked for me for one reason or another. So I'm just going to show you guys how to set up the proper incubation medium. What you want to start off with is, of course, your incubation medium. I'm using vermiculite, and you want to put in, I'm eyeballing it at this point in my life. I usually start with about that much, which is about probably an inch on the bottom of this tub. And then I add just a little bit of water, mix it in. And the consistency you want to go for is about a snowball. So if you can pack it up to be like a snowball, and it's not really dripping all that much. Here, my explanation is not doing this justice. Because I'm not a very good explainer. If you know me and you've ever hung out with me and I've tried to teach you how to do something, you know that I suck with explanations. So basically what you just want to do is you want to get about 2 inches of vermiculite down on the bottom of the tub, and that's going to hold the moisture real well. However, for this species, the Woma python, you actually don't want too much moisture. If you get too much moisture, the eggs are highly susceptible to mold, and that is because they are from a very arid environment. I believe they're from, I think, Central Australia is where they originally come from. Of course, the pair I got are not from Australia, they're actually from Europe. I bought them off a guy in St. John who actually bought them off of somebody else in, I think, the UK. My Australian pythons were bought from the UK and moved to Canada and now are owned by an American. They're very multicultural. So basically, I just want to get it to the point where it's kind of dry, a little bit more dry. I've been instructed by a couple of people who have bred Woma pythons in the past. You want to get it just a little bit more dry than usual and keep checking the eggs. Of course, with my eggs, I have few enough animals and few enough eggs that I can actually check them once, twice, thrice daily. And I'm A-okay with doing that. I've done that with my 1 clutch of ball pythons, and I'm gonna do it with these Woma pythons because these are my babies. Okay, it's getting way too hot in this room. Now, if you thought Tiffany was grumpy before, you don't know. So, after you've removed it from the incredibly grumpy mother, this is what it's gonna look like. And now, the most important part about keeping almost any type of animal for a business or for recreation is records. You keep records on when your dog gets vaccinated, you keep records on when your cat gets spayed and neutered, you're going to keep records when your animal, your ball python, your Woma python, your bearded dragon, your leopard gecko lays eggs. So, where's my piece of paper? So we're going to write down May the 27th because that is the day, and there are 7 eggs to begin with. I always write down how many eggs there are to begin with, just in case we get any mold, just in case any of them die, or just in case any of them are slugs and I just don't know about it yet. I always write down how many I originally have, and that's going to go into a different record book to show you basically what female produces what per year. Now, for instance, she has never produced before. This is actually her first year of producing. And she's actually didn't do that bad because there are no slugs. All of the eggs are pretty much perfectly colored. There's a couple of little spots on a few of them, but I've seen that on other eggs that have turned out totally fine. You just have to be a little bit more gentle with them in that area. So yeah, she is a virgin female. Well, not anymore. She was a virgin female, and this was her first year of breeding. So next year, we'll probably, hopefully, get double what we got this year, because I've heard that you can get up to 23 eggs out of Woma pythons, and that would be intense. I love bringing new snakes into the spotlight, and I love breeding weird and endangered and different animals, rather than just, the corn snake, the ball python, and the bearded dragon. All right, so here I am on my actual bedroom floor, and right behind me, I actually have ovibators, and these things are excellent. I've had a couple of bad experiences with like 2 or 3 of them, but this is actually one of them that I produced several clutches from, and I trust this one. I had one have a critical malfunction on me not too long ago, and let's just say that that ovibator is not in one piece anymore. So here's what we do. For all of my American friends out there, you want around 88 to 89 degrees Fahrenheit. And for all of my metric system friends out there, you want around 31 degrees on the nose. Now, this is 31.1 degrees Celsius when repeating, of course. But yeah, so this is my setup right here. I have like 8 incubators all lined up and ready to go. But this has been Mad Exotics with a brand new clutch of Woma pythons that are about to hatch into the world. Give it, I think, 60 days, 60 to 70 days, I think. And oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm stoked, guys. I am pumped. 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 Have a nice day.